Hello lovely people, welcome to another session of Gift, Great Ideas for Teaching. In this video I'm going to show you how to generate a table of content, list of tables and list of figures. But before we get right into it, let me show you a few tips and tricks. One of the ways that you can know which formatting is being applied to your document is to turn on the paragraph marking. The paragraph marking is located on the home ribbon. One of the ways that the paragraph mark can be helpful is sometimes you are confused whether you applied a double space or single space to your document. This would let you know whether it is a single space or a double space. For instance, the more I hit the enter key, you would see that the symbol is being replicated, and so that tells you that it is a double space or a single space. Another trick is working with page breaks and section breaks. Page breaks helps you maintain formatting that you are working with on certain pages. So for instance, if I am working on this page and I want to add some information to it without distracting the flow of the passage, I can insert a page break here so that whatever information I add to the first page will stay on the first page. And if it happens to spill to the second page, all content on the second page would move to the next page, and so I know where my page begins and where my page ends. To insert a page break, head on to Layout. Under Breaks you will find Page Breaks and Section Breaks. The page break will mark the point at which one page begins and one page ends. And so when I insert a page break on my first page, it means that my first page ends here and then my second page continues from here. What I love about this is working with section breaks. Section breaks allows you to apply specific formatting to certain sections of your document. Section break will allow me to apply specific margins, document orientation to that specific section without affecting the whole document. So for instance, I insert my section break by selecting the next page, and as you can see, I do have my section break. With my section break inserted, I can change the orientation of my document from portrait to landscape, and as you can see, it only applies to the first page. I can also change the margin, maybe narrow, and it only affects the first page. I can even change the size and it affects the first page. So that's one of the strategies that you can use to section your document and apply different formatting to them without having to alter the entire document. Now to the order of the day, let's try and insert our table of content and our list of tables and list of figures. Since I want to insert it on the first page, I'm going to move all this document to the next page. And then for this demonstration, I have bolded my headings and I have italicized my subheadings. So first, let's work on our table of content. Click on Home and take note of the style pane that we have here. The style pane allows you to apply specific formatting style to your document. So if it is heading, maybe the color of the heading, the size of the heading, whether it is bolded, underlined. The style allows you to insert specific formatting to your document. The way Microsoft work is that for headings, we are going to choose heading 1, and for subheadings, we're going to choose heading 2. So give me a few minutes to apply that to my document. So I'm all done. You can notice that my headings have changed in terms of color, in terms of size, and in terms of font. These are not permanent. If you want to change it, For instance, I do not like the color blue, so I want to change it to black, and I want to change it the size to 12, and I want it underlined. To do that, click on the style pane and make sure that the heading that you applied is selected. So in this case, heading 1 is selected. Make sure that the heading that you want to change is currently selected at the apply section below. Once you highlight on the style, you'll see this drop down. Select it and click on modify style. You can change the name here, you can change the style based on here. I will leave all these 3 components as it is, but since I want to change the font, this is where I choose the font that I want. I prefer Times New Roman, I prefer the regular, and I'll change my font size. I'll make sure that it's bolding and it's underlined, and I will change the color from blue to automatic, which is black. You can also change the alignment of your text, whether you want it left aligned, center aligned, or right aligned, or you want it justified. You can change also the spacing between the paragraphs. You can change the indentation, whether to decrease it or to increase it. But for this demonstration, I'm not doing any of that. Make sure that Add to Quick Style List is selected and click on Automatically Update. This way, all the changes that I have done now would automatically update, meaning I do not have to go and apply the headings again. They would be automatically updated. Click OK, and there you have it. You can see that my headings have changed. They are now Times New Roman, they are now bolded, and they are now underlined. Let's do same for the heading 2. Give me a few seconds to finish. As you can see, my heading 2 is also updated. Head on to the first page where we want to insert our table of content. Make sure that it is left justified. Head on to references. Under references, you see table of content. Click on the drop down, select the theme that you want. I prefer the classic, so I will select the classic. And there you have it, your table of content. And this would automatically update anytime you add content. You can simply come here, click on the table of content, and then update your table. And everything will be updated. Now to insert the list of tables and list of figures, we're going to use the same style pane that we used to create our list of tables in order to generate our list of tables and list of figures. Since the precepts that we're going to use is not listed here, we are going to make sure that we create a new style. So hit on the style pane, select new style, and give it a name. So here I'll say list of tables. Style type, make sure paragraph is selected. Style type, make sure paragraph is selected. Style based on, make sure its caption is selected. Style following paragraph, make sure caption is selected. Choose your preferred font. Choose your preferred font size, bold, italic, font color, alignment, and select automatically update and click on OK. Now you'd see that the style that we created is automatically added to the list of style up here. And so now we can go through our document and select our list of table and hit our style, and the formatting is applied. We will do same for the list of figures. Our list of figures has been added. So this time around, also look for your list, highlight it, and then choose list of. So that is done. Now to insert the list of table, again you go to reference and then you go to insert list of tables of figures. Choose your preferred style. Since we are inserting the list of tables first, I'll make sure that my table is selected. You can choose your style, classic, distinctive, centered. I like the classic. Now make sure you click on option. This is very important. Now you're going to tell Microsoft where to pull the list from. And so since we created our list, we're going to instruct Microsoft to pull from that list. And so click options, and from this drop down, choose the name you gave your style. So in this case, list of tables, and then click OK, and then OK. And then that is it. Your list of table has been inserted. We will do same for our list of figures. Now Microsoft wants to replace the table that you created. Since we don't want to replace it, but we want to add to it, click on None. And there you have it, your list of figures. There are several ways that you can also use to generate your list of figures by using the insert caption. I will tackle this topic sometime later. Now here is a hotkey tip. Sometimes it's very frustrating going through your document or applying specific formatting to the document. So for instance, I will come here and select my font, select the font style, and then maybe apply a red color. And I have to do that for all the documents. Sometimes the difficulty is that I do not want my headings to be messed up, because I want my headings to also stand out. So I have to select every section and apply all this formatting to it. Here's a hot tip. You can use the same strategy that we use to generate our style for the list of tables and the list of figures to make your work easier, so that your formatting will be one click away. Once that is done, you'll see that my style has been added to the style pane. Applying your preferred formatting is just a click. All you have to do is highlight the text that you want your formatting to be applied to and hit your saved style. And there you have it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you some other time. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. That way you'll receive notification anytime I post a new video. See you soon.